Right, hi everyone. I'm being guided to come and film this, and it's exactly 1:44, so it must be important because I didn't plan on. Well, actually, I was going to film some things today, but not this. But anyway, I just go with the flow. So, and then tomorrow I'm definitely not. Basically, I'm going to treat my weekend. Well, it's still my weekend today. When apart from this, but it's Sunday, Monday. But like, as in, I'm not filming those days to just give them, it's just wise to give them a rest, some energy, a voice. But basically, right, so first things first, before I get in the intro, that candle went out as soon as I lit it, so I feel this is for a divine masculine that's burnt out, or be careful that you rest before you burn out. So this could have been, all that energy I was picking up on, with it around the full moon in Aquarius and then the Pisces moon right after it. That could have been people that didn't take heed and you've burnt out. Again, there's no shame around that. I've done it many, many times in my life, and I feel I'm just a bit better at not doing it because of all the times that I didn't listen. Um, Again, I am the type to drop the ball, and when I drop the ball, I come back and teach people, what, just basically to prevent it, where possible. So anyway, my name's Claire. Everything I do is channeling, clearing, healing energy. So although I use a lot of cards, I'm always clearing and sending healing energy. And this channel is about empowering you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine. But today, um, again, it's hard for me to describe how I get moved to do anything, but I just really feel, called to do a video specifically. I just got drawn to 144. My eyes on the timer there too, and I'm not looking at the timer when I'm doing this. I'm looking all about the room. Yeah, I feel really called to do this specifically, talking to divine masculine, because a lot of the time when I'm channeling, I can start talking like, talking about divine masculine, but not like sort of talking at you. I mean, it really just depends because I go with the flow of how I'm doing it, but that's how I was told to do it. So, and then they encouraged me to like reach over and get the cards that I made that had fallen on the floor, because that happened last week sometime. And then that happened to be on the floor beside them, lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. So, this is what the divine feminines are here to do, lift the veil on, well, the veil of illusion on everything really on the twin flame journey. And some of the divine feminines are here to do that more than most. Again, obviously me being one of them, because I'm not only here to spread the light and be the light, my name actually means bright light, and clear, which is why I make it crystal clear for people and clear energy. But it's yeah, because I shed light on the darkness too. Because again, there's some people that are solely here just to spread. Again, can't stand the term love and light because I just think it can be so fake. But anyway, yeah, people that are here to just spread light and they're more of the light vibration, and they are needed. And people that are not so, you can even tell sometimes when I watch people when it is, they're just not that comfortable diving into all the dark stuff. And again, because it can be draining. But I am very much here to do both. Like, I'm here to help people integrate their shadow. And you can't properly accept yourself until you have looked at your own shadow and integrated it. So that, again, I'm very much all about that yin yang energy, because that is what true twin flames are all about. So, but anyway, so we all know that around here, but if you're new, just a wee, that's what again, like I always say, it's just the guides and God speaking through me. So I'm shuffling the deck that I created from, channeled messages from divine feminine, divine masculine. So like I said, this one, so I did do these for a while where it was like the Venus transit, like Venus is in Virgo right now, was for the divine feminine, like where I'd be speaking to the divine feminine, and the Mars transit, which is in Gemini right now, is when I'm speaking to divine masculine. So, I might title them that again. I don't know, we'll just see. But this is the divine masculine one anyway. So let's see what comes up. So, like I said, I feel this is about divine feminines lifting the veil on what was hidden and what needs to come to light, and just basically helping people to awaken. And and this is the masculine's question and everything. And again, I feel the Mars Jupiter conjunction that we had recently there. That is what is really emphasizing people's question and everything. That's what I'm feeling, because Gemini is about asking questions. It's about communication. and it gets your mind racing. It can get your mind racing too much, actually, because, you know, I'm noticing that, like, you know, just collectively and generally, like, you know, whether it be speaking to you guys or like anyone else, it's like there's a lot of mental health stuff coming up, and that's actually really quite common when Mars is in Gemini. I notice that it's particularly rough. So that's why, you know, the Favis saying it's good to talk, like it is good to talk, you know, if you're too much in your head, that's when talking therapies and therapy and stuff can be good. So what does that say? Take a shot. My eyes were just getting guided down to, oh look, yeah, take a shot. Don't take 12, take 1, okay, maybe 2, move on. So I feel there's something you're being guided to take a shot with it again, but move on. There's just this continued message keeps coming through for the masculine about moving on from karmic lessons. It doesn't, I looked at 555 big changes, that's happened 3 days in a row. Now, it doesn't necessarily need to be for all the divine masculines you're moving on from a relationship, but for some of you, it inevitably will be. If it's not, I'd say you've already moved through that bit. So just take what resonates, leave the rest. I can feel you thinking about me like that. So obviously that's suggesting some sort of extra energy there. And we've got, you're in your, oh yeah, wow, that's you, how, wow, that's why I've been called to do this. You're in your dark night of the soul, and you'll come out wiser from this and help many people from your experience. So that's, if you feel like you're in that, this is going to speak to you. If not, it could still be a message for you. I see and hear your name, Everywhere. Which, again, if you're truly on this journey, you'll know what I mean. Right, so there were specific decks I was guided to. So, and again, I don't know if you see this right, but look, that was in the shot when I originally got the phone. The loving words from Jesus. I really do feel like that is the frequency that I'm feeling flooding in here. That it's like, now you know what, I'm gonna, these are Archangel Raphael, but there is a card about Jesus in this deck. So let's just, I'll pause it and I'll go and get the Jesus cards. But yeah, I just feel Jesus really close around the divine masculine right now. Sobriety. So again, specifically, this could speak to somebody if you're having difficulty around alcohol. Again, it doesn't always need to be it, but I feel it might be, you know, like if you're, whether it was like a really serious kind of like alcohol issue, or whether it's just more like you're recognizing being in the dark night of the soul, it doesn't serve you to drink, because that's absolutely what I found. It's just hard to explain. It's not going to help, but it's going to make you 10 times worse. And although, you know, if you were going through a bit of a rough time in life, which is the dark night of the soul is more than that, although you know that's true, a lot of the time, you know, you could just run away with it, and like, you know, that is just what a lot of people would do. And it's definitely, I've been there in my life as well, where it's like, look, I knew that drinking wasn't going to help, but I wanted to numb the pain, you know what I mean? And it's not like, I've never had a drink problem, but it depends which way you look at it. Like, I don't think people realise that if you are just living for the weekend and then getting absolutely blootered to forget your problems, that is a bit of a drink problem. So don't just think that means like if you're hiding bottles in the cupboard and that, like, you know, I mean, it doesn't need to be an alcoholic as such. It can just be like running away from your problems. Again, I know it's like literally half the world, but or more, most of the world. Anyway, dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for adjusting my cravings in helpful direction so that I only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. Now, see how that really fits with the divine detox and decluttering that we're doing this month, if you're going along with it. And this video wasn't meant to be that, by the way, but it's just, that's how my guides are working, that it's like, this might be an addition. So again, I feel there's going to be a lot of, you know, there's probably going to be a few videos a day, some days, so we'll just go with it. So what else? So like I said, this doesn't need to be about alcohol. It could be about anything else that you're, you know, wanting to sort of kick the habit of. Eating too much. Again, I know for me, it's like, you know, I go through different karmic cycles. Like, I generally do eat quite healthy. But then every now and again, I'll just be like, fuck it. And I'll just sit and like eat loads of shit. So, but that's why me doing this for all the use this month as well, I've got high hopes that it's going to sort the stuff I want to sort as well. Recovery, yeah. So wow, how puts. Sorry, I'm blown away. I mean, you see what I mean with me saying that I feel Jesus was working with somebody? This is like total, like, this is total that like being delivered stuff. Like this, I actually think this one's very specific. I've been called for somebody that is in a bit of a crisis. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for holding my hand through my recovery upon the path of radiant health. So well done you if this is speaking to you. Yeah, fresh air. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me breathe easier in all ways. God, that's so. And look where I'm putting it. A certain darkness is need to see stars. It's reminding me of that film I've mentioned loads about. You know, the Jesus Revolution. Sorry, sometimes I forget what the next word is. Yeah, but the Jesus Revolution. You know, where it is like. That's more about teenagers that were like getting into drink and drugs, and because it's in that kind of era. I mean, that kind of era. I mean, that's still about, but it's always going to be about, isn't it? Well, hopefully there's a time when it's I don't know, the world is a bit of a brighter place, but um, yeah, you know, I've spoke about it loads. You know, they're going down a dark road of doing things that are going to get them either in trouble or dead, and you know, then they seek Jesus basically. So right, I'm going to pause this. Yeah, and so I've got these Jesus cards. So I just feel really called to say as well that, you know, if you feel like you need support with that and you don't know where to go, like this, I help people with all kinds of addictions and things, you know, habits and or just like things they need to get off their chest. Like, you know, perhaps like you're not proud of the person that you were once upon a time, and you need to talk about it to release it. You know, whatever. Like you said, everything I do is deliverance. I just don't say it all the time. It's all energy clearing, but that's really blown my mind. Again, although I'm saying somebody could be in a crisis, you could also have turned a corner with this, and it's like, you know, I don't know, but all I know is I was just really called to come and record this. So let's just see. What things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you shall have them. Mark 11:24. So the 24th of November could be significant there. And I was like, why is that familiar? That's my best friend's birthday. And also, I'm just trying to think, wait a minute. It's my best pal's birthday, but it's also, I can't, like, sorry if you're watching, but I can't remember who it is, but there's somebody I've worked with before. Like, I've had a session with somebody before that's either your birthday or it's your twin flame. So, but yeah. So anyway, but disregard that if that bit's not important. Or, of course, Scorpio energy could be important here. But yeah, wait a minute. No, what am I talking about? She's the 24th of October. I don't do that very often. And again, I'm an Aries, so I can admit when I'm wrong, right? When it happens when I'm doing this, I keep it in because well, it must be somebody else's birthday, because no, I do, I just can't think who it is. I do know somebody's birthday that is that day. But my best pal's the 24th of October, that's quite funny. I think it was just something I went to school with. I think that's what it is. You know, I don't lose the memory of things like that, because actually that would make you a Sagittarius. That's right. Oh, so whatever. But yeah, but again, there could be something about this with me doing that. Like this, you could be one of the masculines. Like you've thought something was one way, and you were sure, and you were adamant. Like this could be about a person, and again, it could think about it. It could be through like partying and drinking and stuff, and that you've went down a certain road, and now you can see clearly because you're not drinking at all, or you're not drinking as much, and it's lifting the veil and the truth. Well, that would actually fit. So, oh yeah, look, heal the sick that they're in, and say unto them, the kingdom of God is come nigh. Look, and then it's 10:9. So 10th of September, which is soon, or the 9th of October. Libra and Scorpio and Sagittarius energy is what I'm feeling. I know Scorpio didn't come out there, but it was like with me thinking it was for a minute. Anyway, Yeah, but basically I do feel somebody at some point has been unwell on some level, mental, spiritual, emotional, physical, through drink, basically. I mean, this could just be a hangover, but I mean, it feels a bit more heavy than that. Right, so, let's just put these here to remind me. So I'm going to shuffle these chakra cards. I mean, I've not got room to do what I want to do here, but what is a chakra that is needing, that somebody needs guidance about here? And I might go in and explain a little bit more about it for people that don't really know about the chakras. Throat chakra, and it came out in reverse. So yeah, there's somebody that's struggling to speak up about something that they couldn't see. Yeah, that makes total sense. Oh my god, and a blocked heart chakra. Oh, wait a minute. Right, so again, when the buzzer goes like that as well, when I'm not expecting it, I do feel as well that that could be like either you getting communication that you weren't expecting, divine masculines, or you're the one doing the communicating. Because like I said, they told me to talk to you like, again, and I know I do this too, but I think it's like I have it like, there's the observer part of me. I do cringe a bit because I'm like, every time I think I'm talking, you know, if I say I'm talking to the divine masculine, that it's like, I know people know this, but I have to stress it doesn't mean I'm talking to my divine masculine. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's only he's going to know what ones resonate with him. You know what I mean? So all I know is that, yeah, I mean, I'm here to talk to the divine masculine, so let's do this, right? And I might do a divine feminine one too, but right, so I'm talking to a divine masculine that your throat chakra's blocked, you couldn't see you couldn't see clearly because your heart chakra, so basically you were just totally blocked. Like, these are all upside down. You couldn't speak your truth, you couldn't say what was in your heart, and you couldn't see clearly. So that makes sense to me that somebody's got caught up with the wrong crowd is what keeps coming through, because all this was just shut off through whatever has done that, you know. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I want to ask, where is this divine masculine currently? This is going to make sense to. Yeah, so that really fits with the whole message. And also, look, 10/10, so 10th of October could be significant. 10/10 portals always are really powerful time as well. Nurture your inner child. So there's a lot coming through here about Libra season there as well. Nurture your inner child. So yeah, like, whoever this is making sense to, whether this is past energy and you're on the other side of some kind of sobriety, or whether you're in the thick of it in a dark night of soul, or you know, yeah, whether it's just past, whether you're in the thick of it, you're presently in it, or you're out of it, or about to come out, wherever you are, it's like, you know, you've had to take time to nurture inner child, and that's why it does feel like somebody had to set aside whatever it was they were indulging in, and yeah, follow the signs. And again, it strongly feels like it's Jesus and Mary Magdalene energies that are working with you. And where are the rest of these cards? Are they under there? I thought I did pick them up. Are they through? Wait a minute, I've left them through there. Right, I hadn't left them through the living room. I just put them down somewhere else, and so I've just mixed them up with the other. So the Psychic Tarot and the Tarot of the Heart, I think it's called. It's on Holland. So we might get doublers here because they're both tarot. Oh God, sorry. This is just, again, like the frustration that I'm feeling here about the messy table and everything. Like, look, mental clarity bits in reverse. Yeah, so this is whether this is the moment somebody's like, this is just getting on top of you, this is just too much. Could even be smoking with a lighter jumping in there, but it's like, you know, it'll be different things for different people. You're all over the place. You're either all over the place, you were all over the place, or like I said, you could be on the other side and you've got the mental clarity now, but that came out, that sort of went in the picture in reverse. And so again, the wisdom of the Magi energy was coming in there too to support you. But let's just do, I'm going to do spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, because that's what these cards pertain to. So that's why I love these ones, and that's what we're doing this one. Although, like I said, this video wasn't meant to be, depends which way you look at it, obviously it was meant to be. Wait a minute, there's some of these cards hiding here. What does that say? 38, somebody could be 38, oh my god, of course, yeah. Hyena, fear, so I'm saying of course because there are a lot of people that are like 38, 39, 40, around these kind of ages that tune in, and I know that from all the sessions that I do, and of course me being 40 as well. But look, somebody feels like they're in the dark, so this could be when you were in this place, and this is like wanting to move to just, you know, to being in a better place, basically. But I'm not even using those cards, but, right, so, in the spiritual, so, what is the spiritual energy or the energy around? I've not got fucking room. This is, see what I mean? Because I'm getting really fucked off. I've not got any room. So this is how agitated I feel you are if this is you. Or you were in this state. Oh, so in the spiritual, very interesting, we've got one of the spiritual cards. Because the purple, so basically the purple borders are the spiritual. The blue is the mental. The green is the heart, and the red is the physical. So it's very much like what I'm doing this month. But again, see how it was in reverse, and that is actually, again, I really have to slow down and think when I'm doing this. This is the, and I don't like to because the message comes through quick. That is the magician, but it's in reverse, and you see all the chakra colours. So that is again fitting in with blocked chakras, specifically. What was again the throat, the third eye, and the heart. So actually all these ones, see, I mean that's really the crown, but actually they're all beside each other. So maybe it's just got to the point. I'm going to say, I don't know actually. I don't think I can help myself. I think I might just stay with saying it to you in the present moment, but just don't think it's not yours if you're like, that's where I was, I'm not there now. You know, just use your common sense kind of thing, because it's that in reality there will be a few masculines watching this, that some of you are in it now, some of you moved out of this, and some of you, this might be a bit of an omen of, you know what I mean, preventing it. Because like I said, that's what the responsibility and the gift of true clairvoyance is about, having visions, like being able to sort of give people a bit of a heads up so that you don't walk down that path if you don't want to. Like, you don't need to. Basically, some people do need to, though. Like, I have to keep stressing that, so don't beat yourself up if like, you've got involved with you know, you feel like the wrong people, it's got you into hot water. It's the life lessons that our soul chooses. I know that might piss people off, but I truly do believe that. I just feel that as the truth. So that's why I'm just not a big believer in shame and blame. It doesn't mean that you let, you know, twin flames, karmic partners, karmic friends, karmic family, karmic whoever get off scot-free lightly. Somebody might be called Scott, that's weird how you said that. But you know what I mean, it's or it could be you know, this could be it could be what am I talking about? It could be like first names, surnames, whatever. Could be like a street address or anything. But it's kind of like yeah, it's not really going to help. Think about it. When you blame yourself for everything that, you just feel shitter and shitter and shitter. When you really go down hard with blame on somebody else, I feel you feel shit too. And if you don't, you're probably so blocked off yourself that you're not tapping into the, if you're not even feel guilty about making somebody feel like shit, then there's an issue there too. So anyway, right, so you didn't feel like you had everything it takes to do what you want to do, whether this is something about in your life that's unrelated to the twin flame journey, or whether this is about going towards the twin flame. You didn't feel like you had your shit together. You felt all over the place. You feel like your energy is all over the place. That's what I'm getting from this. And it feels a lot to do with whatever it is you're trying to recover. This feels like an addiction, actually. So like you said, whatever the addiction is, could be an addiction of drink, drugs, sex, rock and roll, food. Could be a mixture of all of it, some of it, none of it. something I've not said, you, weed, whatever, I mean that is drugs or whatever. Energy, right, the mental card, we have we've got a root chakra, material world, physical card, and again it's in reverse, and this is the Nine of Pentacles. This is about, look, material harvest. This is about having it all. This is about being a single Pringle. You know, you've nearly got the Ten of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So I don't know, for some reason I'm getting like, you know, in because I said this was a mental space, didn't I? It's like you could have had it all and lost it, and also this could be somebody this could be, if you're imagining, you could actually be romantically linked with somebody that is zapping your energy, yeah, and your finances, because that's called material harvest. So that's what I'm getting from that, and notice how they're all coming upside down. Basically, somebody's draining your energy. It doesn't need to be romantic, it could be anybody in your life. And also, it doesn't need to be money. It could be like a job's draining your energy, like it's just not fulfilling anymore. And also, the 9th month, we're about to go into September, and also look, 1st of September. So 1st of September could be significant. What have we got now for the emotional body? Oh wow, look, whoa. I love it when they, so we've got an emotional card, we've got the heart card. So this is the right, so this is, it didn't come out reversal, this is the 3 cups. So I'll say the shitty bit first. So I was laughing because, you know, the nervous laugh, because that is a third party card to some, but I always kind of say when it comes out reverse, right? So, but just with what I said there, yeah, there could have been some kind of third party interference. But again, we already know it, because the third party interference, it's more than likely it is going to be another person at some point. Like if this is you, if this is resonating, like you have got involved with people romantically, however seriously or casually, that have drained your energy, possibly even your finances. It really just depends on how serious a connection this is. But this could also be like a habit that has drained your energy, your finances. Like the third party could be that, you know, or it could be, the third party could be a job that is draining your energy. But either way, emotionally, it's like, it's quite interesting. It's like a timeline. I feel what this is about is like, emotionally, you're actually going to get to the point where you get your energy back, you've nearly got everything you want, and you're going to be celebrating. And I feel this is because like this is when you overcome, like, you know, you're in recovery, and you're able to celebrate that with your person. I'm gonna watch some of your person, guy. Again, it's really funny. Like, there's people I love watching, like, you know, like women and men, you know, and it's and I just haven't been doing it, and that's when it's such a good sign, because even if it's like people you really love watching, because like I said, like with, there's different reasons why I like to tune into people, and it'll be the same reasons why I suppose some of you tune into me or other people. Like, you just like their personality or their talent. Like I've said before, like, you know, I love recognizing other people's talent, whether it be reading cards or whatever, and because that's what big part of my gift is. My gift is helping you find yours. And yeah, look, as it's on the sun, like some people just shine at what they do, and like that's what I mean. Some of these people I tune in, I mean, loads of people, like, you know, really are amazing, but I've just not been watching any of them. I just don't feel like it, you know what I mean? It's like I'm just I don't know, I'm just not led to. And it is, being totally honest, I'm realising it's because I've said before, at one point in my journey, I've been totally addicted to YouTube, like just watching shit for the sake of it. So now it's like, I'm always worried I'm going to like fall back into that. But it's like, that's overthinking and worrying too much, because whenever I do that, I'm actually very good at stopping myself, and then I'll not watch YouTube for like a whole 48 hours. Like I'll ban myself for a weekend or a day. It just, it really depends how bad it is. But it's like, since I've done that a few times, I've actually not needed to, and I'm just not even, like, again, if I want to watch something, I will, but it just became a bad habit. And like I said, specifically, if you're doing that about twin flames, divine feminine's more. So see what I mean? It's, I can't help it. I go into talking to both, but divine masculine, it's different for you, because you're awakening, and yeah, you know what I mean. It's needed on the journey. But then even at some point, you know, once you've had enough of that, you have to put the fantasy into action, and celebrate with all the hard work. It feels like this is linked to the medicine wheel that I done for what we're doing this month. Like, you know, you've went through all the steps to heal, and then you're going to be celebrating. So like I said, this could be a timeline, or you could already be at this. So congratulations if you feel like you've turned a corner with that, or keep going if you're not quite there, or be warned if you're feeling that this is resonating. You can turn it around. Every passing minute is a chance to turn it around. Vanilla Sky. Oh dear, that's not good that they've given me Vanilla Sky, because that then is totally third party stuff. You know, if you've seen Vanilla Sky, because it's like casually sleeping with somebody that becomes obsessed, that basically, you know what I mean, just try to fucking, well, you know what I mean, it's like it all goes tits up, and it becomes very dangerous, and toxic, jealous, situationship. So yeah, all that kind of, I don't really want to tap into that shit, but I think it must have been relevant at some point. It feels linked actually, because in that film, that is what it is. He's partying and drinking, living the high life, fancy wancy, and like that's the hookup. And she's making out like she's, oh yeah, it's just a casual thing for me too, but she's like totally like psycho bunny obsessed. And then when he actually falls in love with the Sophia, she's like totally gawking, stalking, watching everything they're doing, and then showing up outside his house and that. So, oh shit, yeah, I think that must be coming in for it. And again, and I feel it's something that would have been brought about through bad habits. Now I'm hearing Ed Sheeran bad habits. Right, anyway, what have we got for the last card? The physical. So if this was yours, it was. If not, then... and by the way, if you are a masculine and you're able to put things in, you don't need to put major details about all of this. All I would appreciate is if you put like even just a heart, or anything that you feel is comfortable with you sharing. You don't need to, again, you do not need to go into details about whatever this is about that you're either going through, have recovered from, or resonating with. But just, I really would appreciate it if this resonated, like, at least like it. Yeah, look, I mean, this is an important one. That's the devil and temptation and its addictions. And this is what it feels like. It's about addictions. But what I'm saying is I really, really would appreciate it if you like the video, because it doesn't cost anything, and also the more you like my videos, the more I'm going to pick up on your energy for free. So like one of these could feel like it was like this feels like it's literally somebody's personal reading, but I know it's going to resonate with quite a few people, because like I said, I'm the divine feminine, and it actually resonates with me with certain things. So well, you know, not all of it, bits of what I've shared here. Also the 15th of March could be significant there. But yeah, out of all the cards to come out for what I've picked up on here, this is absolutely about an addiction, a temptation, I mean, that's sex as well. It's the devil. So this is like where the devil has like interfered in a twin flame connection and pulled somebody off the path, a third party interference, a person, an addiction, or, you know, it could be both, or, because again, it could be a person that got you into an addiction, you know what I mean? Really just, oh yeah, and look, it's 33 minutes, Jesus, that you need to be delivered from. And it's not about, like, you know, it doesn't need to be a person got somebody into it, but it could be like they're not doing anything to help you get out of it. Yeah, and it's keeping you away from your wish fulfillments. So I mean, look, we've got 2 9s as well. So this is something that God's saying this needs to end. Like this person could be losing money, losing energy. You know, their health could be declining, and their wishes are not becoming fulfilled because they're keeping bad company. That could actually be a few people, because that celebrations could be like, look, out drinking, like overdoing it, and it's sapping somebody's energy, finances, and leading to like nothing going right for you further down the line. Yeah, look, no positive movement forward. And I do feel like there's something very significant about August, September here. So this could be quite real-time energy. I feel I feel like, look, you're just getting blocked. Like, I feel this is a masculine that's having to stand your ground. I can feel into this. I feel if this is you, you're having to stand your ground against the people that are tempting you to come and do what they want you to do. But this masculine, you're like, no, it's like, I don't trust you. That's leading to me having no new beginnings, and I know that victory lies in me resting, rejuvenating, recovering, healing from trauma. That was blocking my crown chakra. I'm just allowing this masculine to talk. And it was like, look, so it could have been again, like, it does feel like that. Like, this is a sacral chakra, so I do feel there's some kind of, it feels like a codependent connection here. So this could be like a casual, somebody's used to hooking up with somebody, and the person that they're trying to cut off, you're trying to cut off, isn't taking no for an answer kind of thing. But it's like you're focused on releasing the difficulty and look up from the depths, coming up from the depths of hell, it feels like, with that devil card. Okay, hell. Right, so now I see why I was called to record this. So, but yeah, like I said, if you really could put some kind of heart or something, if it resonated, or even just because you want to support me in the channel, do you know what I mean? Then that would, I'll keep doing ones like this, right? But I'm not going to do these extra ones if people don't show the support. Just going a little bit, oh look, the devil again. So look, 15, appreciation, man holding a coin in reverse, never good. Yeah, something's drained somebody's energy or literal money, or it will. So be like envy, yeah, toxic energies. Right, attachment, yeah. Again, it's an attachment to drain your energy. Financial constraints, yeah. So 15, walking away, hostilities, right, we get it. All tied up, yeah. So yin yang, blah, 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 blah. Right, I'm just going to read this and then I'm going to call it a day. Choosing gratitude. This card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of single blossom, yet around behind her are bramble bushes. She could be focusing on these, worried that she might get caught up in the prickly branches of difficulty. And that, wow, that just said releasing difficulty. Instead, she's pausing to experience the blessing of the single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open up. This card upright is telling you that you have much to be grateful for, and like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there's more to come that you can't see. Congratulate yourself to every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value. It's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness to your life. So yeah, I really do feel it's like, you know, it's going to speak to people in different ways, but there's definitely someone coming through about a codependent connection where somebody's drained your energy, possibly even your finances, and you're having to look on the bright side, and you know, I choose to see and appreciate the beauty and value around me. I increase my gratitude every day, and I'm attracting even more to be grateful for. It kind of gives me the vibes of somebody, whenever, you know, whether you're away from whatever this is, or whoever this is, or both, when you get away, like, I feel this is just like a huge sigh of relief and healing. Yeah, and they did make me pick up this, so we'll get one of these. What's a guide? Oh my god, oh my god, right, this, I'm sorry, I'm being so extra, but again, Mercury retrograde and extra Leo. That, right, fuck, where's the guidebook? Right, I'm going to read that from the guidebook because I love what that says, but I mean, it's, you know, this is what I mean, it could even do, like, how did I start this off with a candle? You know what I mean? Somebody's burnt out. So be warned, if you've not burnt out yet, it's time to, I don't know, change something, or that's how it's going to go. And sometimes it can take months, years for people. It depends what kind of burnout we're talking about here. And like the 20th of the month could have been significant there too, which was only a few days ago. Or the 20th of September, just because I pulled my eyes on it, it's quite tiny. Yeah, gobsmacked, but again, it's because it's God speaking through me. So I'll pause and go and find the book. But, and then my eyes are being, that's interesting because that's actually in the middle of the deck, but it was peeking out, look. Attachment, longing, desperation. So that, I've been drawn to the word attachment. Which, oh no, I think it was in that deck too, but anyway, they just pulled my eyes to it. So somebody's burnt out from an attachment. So again, just to be clear, that can be a person, right? But that can also be an addiction. It can be anything, it's just some kind of negative energy. So again, I'd say if this one really resonated with you, I would actually book a personal session if I resonate with you, because it feels like this needs deliverance. I'm just being honest. So But again, celebrate if you're already through it and you're like, that was my story and I'm on the other side, then congratulations. But I feel there might be somebody that's like, you're going to be on the other side of it when you get some help from me, or somebody that knows what they're doing with this. But yeah, that's about union too. So yeah, I think there's a bit of a timeline thing going on here. You've went through a lot, clearly, but you are going to be headed for a union with your person. But after going through a very rough time. So again, for the Divine Feminines that are cross-watching, because obviously that is what is going to be going on for some. Again, although I say obviously, but the funny thing if you're new around here is my audience, really the vast majority, and I'm talking like, we're talking like everyone. And again, when I say everyone, don't get triggered if you know you are 100% Divine Feminine regardless of gender, then you know that. And think about it, even that, I think they get me to say it like that because it's a bit of a trigger in that way of, well, you're like, no, I 100% know. And but again, you need to be able to really stand in that truth with as much confidence as what you see me say it. And I think that's why they get me to do that. But all I know is I'm here to predominantly speak to the divine masculines that are both genders, and and help you really embrace your feminine energy, which would be slowing down. And Mercury retrograde, as we come to the end of it, Mercury goes direct on the 28th, which is that's Thursday, isn't it? And then we're in it for another couple of weeks, but it's about slowing down and resting and recovering. And this is absolutely what somebody is needing to do from something they're, again, I can just keep hearing coming up from the depths of hell, guys. I mean, it doesn't sound good. So, but be very proud of yourself. If you're trying to do this, you've done it. And just know that you can. You can do it. Right, I'm going to pause it and read that though, because it's a powerful message. Guys, do you know what? I'm not one to give up very easily, as you've probably noticed, but but look, they've just pulled me. Oh, that's powerful. They've pulled me autumn equinox release, and that's not too far away. Usually around the 21st, 22nd September, but I'm going to release control of finding the book, because what I'll do is, like, look, it's a bit of a cliffhanger. If you want to hear me read what that says in the book, because it is a powerful message, just make sure you tune in to every video forevermore. Now, just make sure you tune, because I don't know if I'll find it by the time I do the next video, but one of the next ones, because it is a powerful message. But generally, it just speaks about, you've totally overdone it and you need to stop and rest, and but again, it is a better message than that. But like I said, that is just a call for me to sort this, and it is on. I know I say it all the time, but it is on my to do list, and it's because I've got the office in a place where I've got the laptop where I want it, where I can do them in the chair, and I've got this in the place where I want it, where I can do it like this, because that's what really suits me, the two options. You know what I mean? It's almost like I see it as like my masculine and feminine. Although ironically, when I'm on camera, I'm so divine feminine energy, but I'm also taking action to be more seen. But it's kind of like I like well, actually, and then you can actually see it that this is a masculine energy, because it's like I'm not seen, and I'm like, but whatever way, I just know that it's like I like having the two options, because I don't always, I just don't always feel up to it. Yeah, but while I was trying to find the book, I was like, please help me find the book, because whoever needs this, those words would be really helpful. And I can't find the book, so I feel at some point it's reflective of you've had to surrender and release control of the timing of when you come out of your dark night of the soul, it feels like. But yeah, like I said, wherever you're at and they just pulled my eyes out, so wherever you're at on this journey, be proud of yourself. And I really hope this helps somebody. It feels like, I don't know, I can't really explain, but I feel quite filled up with a really beautiful feeling that somebody really needed this. So I pray that it finds you. And like you said, don't be shy. Put this way, right? I'm going to say it like this. If there's a heart in the comments, all it means is you want to support the channel. So yeah, this doesn't even needed to have resonated with you. It just means you've wanted to support the channel, because I do just feel like that would be helpful at this time when I'm picking up on such heavy energy. and attachments, I need people to show more support. So I'm very grateful if you already do. Thank you. And, you know, if you book the sessions, if you like the videos, if you've joined our little tiny, beautiful but mighty membership, if you're thinking about joining the bigger levels when I trial them, I had wanted to do it next month, but I feel I'm going to do it in October. But you never know, I might just spontaneously do it in September. But either way, I'm just going to go and, yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my Saturday. And then I think after a wee bit of a break, I might do a message for the feminine too. So anyway, see you later.